we lived with my mother. So she was a big help.
Was she pretty like excited about you getting married? And
No,
no.
and not to George Jones anyway. He wasn't the poster child for the family. All of them.
We spend our lives only knowing our relatives in relation to us. It's as if their lives didn't begin until we were born. I spent my entire childhood looking at old photographs and home movies and wondering who these people were and what their lives were like. It wasn't until I lost two of my grandparents on both sides of my family that I realized that I didn't truly know who they were. Each episode, I dive deep into the stories of Jerry Cole Jr., my father's father, and Idabelle Jones, my mother's mother. In these conversations about education, segregation, love, and community, I was able to really get to know my remaining grandparents while I still have them with me.
Well, they just thought I should have married somebody with, you know, maybe he, of course, he was working. He worked at the Navy Yard, but he wasn't no, you know, wasn't no up in the big with the big people, you know, and all. You know how they are. They want you to marry the best in society, you know. And so I had to kind of fight against it, to them too. Because I remember correctly when I showed her my marriage. We went off and got married, and she wouldn't even for a while she wouldn't even look at the marriage license.
Oh, wow.
So I kind of had to, and we kind of had to fight against everybody. And my sister, oh, she thought it was awful. It wasn't too long after I left school that I met your grandfather. Well, I knew him all along. He was a cadet. Now, that's what I used to see him coming home in his cadet uniform, looking all sharp and all. Well, we used to have lawn parties. That was our thing. Every every weekend, somebody had a lawn party. And that was a big thing. Oh, you going to the lawn party? Yeah, I'm going. I'll be there. So
What were the lawn parties like?
they sold all kind of food and all. Then they had music. It was more or less like a get together. We was at a lawn party one night and we got together talking and all. And then from then on, that's when it started.
That's how it all started.
Yeah, we started dating and everything. And uh, then we got married. I was 19. He was 22. Can you believe it?
And I went to work as a teacher of science at the Jasper Henderson High School, which was the little town 15 to 20 miles from Jonesboro. That's where I met my wife. We married on the 26th of December 1950. So today is my anniversary. Yeah, we had 63 years before she passed on. A beautiful relationship. And I was inducted into the military in January of 51. Just a week after getting married, I had to report to the Army. Shortly after coming home in 1953, we planned to build a house. We were told, as I was being separated, that we could use our GI Bill uh, to borrow money from the local lending institutions. I was unable to get the loan. But my daddy was able to prevail on his bank to lend me the money, and so we borrowed $10,000 and built a house. And at that time, it was at the top of the community.